in this first operation, we're going to apply a roughing routine. To get started doing that, simply click on the 3D milling icon in the navigation bar and then choose the roughing icon. Let's double click on End Mill, and here next to tool diameter, let's type 1 and hit Tab. This will filter through all the available tools and just show the 1-inch diameter cutters. Let's say OK. The first thing you'll notice is that you'll see the tool walking around the screen following your cursor's motion. This is a simple test that you can run to make sure that you have enough cutter length sticking out of the holder. When you're ready, click OK. Let's set our stock to leave at 30 thousandths, leaving a tolerance of 10 thousandths. Let's set our Z-step to 1/2 inch. Next, let's turn on intermediate pass management, and let's set our minimum Z-step here to be 0.1. Now let's go to step over and set that to 0.4. And let's just see what it does. At this point, you're seeing a simulation of the toolpath. You can speed it up or slow it down by grabbing this bar down here. You can also use your plus and minus keys to speed it up and slow it down, or hit spacebar to pause. When you're done, you can right-click to get out of it, or just wait for the animation to end. Let's click on the Operations Manager and click the eyeball next to where it says Roughing. This will visually turn on the toolpath so you can see it. Notice we have our 1/2 inch main steps and then these 100,000 steps. Let's see what that actually does. Go back into Operations Manager, select the operation, right-click, choose Verify, and now hit the play button. You can also use your plus and minus keys to speed up or slow down the verification here. Notice that the toolpath is actually roughing backwards up the part after it's taken the main 1/2 inch depth of cut. This is to remove material as efficiently as possible, yet still sculpt the part during the roughing cycle. When you're finished with Verify, hit the little Quit button. Now, let's maybe go look at the roughing operation and see what other kind of options we can turn on. To do that, just simply double-click on the operation. Here, let's activate high-speed machining. And let's turn on tricordial loops. We're going to set our loop pitch at maybe 1/8 inch and our loop radius at maybe 300 thousandths. And here, we're going to turn it on only when the engagement of the cutter exceeds 40% of the diameter of the cutter. We'll also turn on radius cuts here, and we'll set that to 1/4 inch. Basically what that's going to do is anywhere there's a sharp corner, the software is going to insert a fillet. Let's go look at our toolpath again. Notice all the circles in here? That's the tricordial toolpath. And if we zoom way up here, you'll also see the fillets in the toolpath to make the motion smoother.